A beautiful events of the week. This is a news program that looks at stories that we covered this week. My name is Exoda Piri. A good governance expert has condemned the Mukushi incident, where it is alleged that police officers arrested Alan Sikalango and tortured him to death whilst in police custody. Wesley Mianda is disturbed with the death of Sikalango and has seen it as a violation of human rights.
Another incident, we have the Mukushi one, where the police officers arrested Alan, and this Alan, actually this boy was a pupil also. He was taken to police cells, he was tortured, and at the end of the day he lost his life. These two incidents clearly show that there has been a lot of such cases, and the death of Alan and Crispin are just some of the several such cases of torture in the country which just go on unnoticed. Hence the need for enactment of a law which will criminalize torture and other cruel and inhuman treatments by law enforcement officers or any other person. So we are saying in both cases the state should consider compensating the families of the deceased. These are human beings that have lost lives, and these families.
Opposition Leadership Movement (LM) has expressed disappointment at what it has called poor agriculture policies of the UPND government. LM Secretary General Jarius Ngoma says stories coming from Eastern Province on poor agriculture policies make sad reading.
Kuli pokoso kunjao tikati pokosa mkonzi kuli nkhani ya mavuto makamaka uyu fama uyu aliye kupepala uyu fama aliye chizungu mkamwa uyu fama aliye kakoini amkonzi panonukamba pano kuchipata uku kuchoka Honorable Mtoro Pili chipata Central for you ya Afrika nkhani ya maloni ya mkonzi akuti batole mansaka yali 8 pamasaka yali 8 bakaweje matumbali yangananji yali sikisite ngati nkukasenengwa kula twasa kula nako kula yawera nayo nkhani yakuti yayi moto la mabagi yali yangananji folo pa mabagi folo moweja matumba yali 25 kulumezi uko kulituma kampani utwakuti tuma financial kampani kunatu twawalowerera kuti tompani mavoucher mwaluta mashopu mu moto lomba mkonzi tikayangana vantu ochirira pamanga apa tulabira apa so kuchipata ochirira pamanga so mukaona nkhani ya ulimi ndiye pali muntu.
Feelings have been expressed on the removal of Tandiwe Piri Muhende as Registrar of Societies. Isaac Katukula has the details.
The duties of a registrar of societies are to effectively monitor and regulate the operations of registered societies and to effectively and efficiently register the societies for them to operate legally in the country. Recently, social media was awash with reports that the Register of Societies, Tandiwe Piri Muhende, was fired after she released a list of PF members. But government has downplayed such a statement. Jack Mwimbu, Home Affairs Minister, says Ms. Muhende was not fired but reassigned to other duties. However, Mr. Mwimbu notes that the Register of Societies has no mandate to issue any list without consultation of the Attorney General. What do stakeholders say on this matter? Roots FM Newsroom managed to get views on this matter from a traditionalist Enoch Chikatula, ZDM President Edwin Sakala, and Zambia United for Sustainable Development President Lazarus Chisela.
Actually, the move of the Register of Society is at the mercy of the employer. In this case, the Minister of Home Affairs and Internal Security. So, if a public servant, if he's been removed to be taken to any other department, that is, they are within the law. For me, for us, we don't know who thought about it. It happens. Civil servants can be transferred to any other department.
The whole Mao's saga is a very unfortunate scandal. And I pray that this should not continue, because the end result might be disastrous to this nation. You see, there is no way that the system can protect a man like Mao Sampa with his illegality to the extent the UPND has gone. It's most unfortunate. And such things have got the potential to tear this nation apart, because the whole nation is looking at what has happened.
That lady, the officer from the Registrar of Society, was asked by the court to say, please, she was requested to present the actual executive of the PF. And she presented that, and upon presenting that, the people in authority like that Mwimbu and Mwetwa, who are in the executive government of the day, made a decision to transfer her from there to another place because she presented the documents that were genuine.
Isaac Atukula, Mighty Roots FM News, Lusaka.
Police in Kasama district have instituted investigations after the discovery of 156 by 50 kg bags of D-compound and urea fertilizer, which were found in location compound. Police spokesperson Ray Hamonga says criminal elements ran amok, burning trees and tires.
Police in Kasama have initiated investigations after the discovery of 156 by 50 kg bags of D-compound and urea fertilizer in location compound around 11 hours. Later on, unruly criminal elements ran amok, burning tires, tree branches, and blocked all entry roads into location market, bringing business to a halt as grocery and shop owners, including marketeers, closed their shops. Alert police officers moved in and restored order in the area. Calm has since been restored in the area.
You are still watching Events of the Week, the news program that looks at the stories we covered this week. We take a break.
Worried of where you can sell your goods and services? Take heart. Advertise on Roots FM Radio Selling Point. Selling Point offers competitive prices in which you can market. What are you waiting for? Advertise your goods and services now, and you will never regret. Call the marketing line on 0977 124063, 0955 124063. Roots FM, your only traditional and cultural radio station.
Come back, you're still watching Events of the Week. In our traditional news segment, we have Milan Njovu, who will give us a brief background about the origin of Kunda people of Eastern Province.
The Kunda tribe. The Kunda, like many ethnic groups living in Zambia today, trace their origins from the Luba Empire in present-day Democratic Republic of Congo. They are an offshoot of the Bisa tribe who were under the famous chief Chavala Makumba, who belonged to Nguluwe clan. He was a famous chief who had a large following comprising the Kunda, Ambo and Nsenga tribe. Chavala Makumba was a very cruel chief who, in order to avoid anybody succeeding or challenging him, issued a decree of killing any male child, particularly those from his own family. Chavala Makumba had 3 wives, one of whom was Kawachilowa, who, after realizing that she may give birth to a male child, escaped and sought refuge with a neighboring chief Mwani, who was a relative of Chavala Makumba, who did not support the cruelty of Chief Chavala Makumba of killing all male children. Kawachilowa eventually gave birth to a son whom she named Mambwe. She left her newborn son under the care of Chief Mwani while she returned to Chavala Makumba, whom she told she had given birth, but the child died. As Mambwe grew up under Chief Mwani, he learnt about the manner of his birth and childhood and the way his father, Chavala Makumba, ruled his kingdom. Since Mambwe was not pleased with the rule of his father, he railed the Kunda people and led a rebellion against his father and left Luwa kingdom in search of a new territory in the unexplored east, fearing for his life. Among the people who left with him were his mother, sisters and brothers, Chula, Marama, Mchacha, and other members of the family. He reached northern province of present-day Zambia and briefly stopped around south of Lake Bangweolo.
We had the Roots of the Matter radio program on Wednesday, in which a Mr. Gabriel, aged 26, has developed cold feet to leave his stepfather's house despite his stepfather giving him 30,000 kwacha, which was meant for him to live. Ngwangulube says Mr. Gabriel's mother was not legally married to the second man in her life until her death. Mr. John Perry and Mr. Christopher Perry spoke on the program.
Kwa imwe abana imwe bana amene mulira apana peza kuti imwe mwenda mtunda ulibe manzi waja abantu olongati mwagamba chija nkhani naliko mailo banachitaso naye sitichiteso mwayi wa mzako saugonera pabwalo ndipo kumbukani kuti olokuti wanabalako mwana olokuti sanabaleko mwana kusunga muntu lichifuno cha mwine wake sunga kamboti ndaba baja anachitaso naba nawo kuzinkhaleso zabaja ni zabaja naye mwezanu ni zinangu simungaendeleza baja iyayi so imwe mwamene muzibira apa kuti kuli kwamene makolo yanu yalili mungu bisa chabe chitani chilungamo ngati mono simukwanisa kuzisunga mweka pitani mukasakire banja atate wanu chifukwa mwamene zilangizira apa zilangiza kuti muwaziwa atate wanu olo banja atate wanu muwaziwa olo amene amalume wanu abangakulangizeni ndiponso amalume wanunso aba ponkhala banja amayi wanu ni kholo yanunso nabevi angakupezereni kunkhala ngati mweka mwakangiwa koma kulingana na zaka zanu futi chikoyenera kuti mukazingu yangana kumeso kwa bantu kuti tisungeni iyayi mufunika mungambepo ulendo wa mumuchenga mwamene mwaonera tuwana tung'ono musitu mutuma nyamula manzi kugulisa kusakira mkhalidwe twa zaka zochepa pa zaka zanu kutanthauza zoti na imwe mungachite.
Yeah, property grabbing, abana, they are not entitled to that. It's a crime. Mwamene ziwira ngakhale kuti swali entitled kuyo. But the rightful owner pa paper apo nchonekera kuti ngati mwaenda local lands and whatever or civic center komwe ngati pa title palibe dzina lawo adziwire kuti palibe kawo. Chifukwa chachikulu chamechima dzisa kuti galimoto ni ya chilenga ngulube iyi ni ya mwale nija the rightful owner paja pakona pa malembedwa ndiyo tanthauza kuti sunga lilile vinthu vamene vili vako chachikulu nchakuti abana 30,000 is a lot of money. It's not about building a one room what iyi ndiye nthawi za the turning point na ungoomba mmayo tiko mawu msamali yawo chifundo watitsegula maso tsopano our future is in our hands, the past is in your heads. So chachikulu nchakuti can you invest na ndalama mwai mosa ita even consult amalume wanu but ngati nimwe vana amene mudziwa kuti ya business oriented pamene apa tsopano mvula yayamba vena tsopano ndiye paina lulowa mmidzi uchita bwanji upereka mabata system kuti akakakolola abantu akatipatseko izi.
Ends Events of the Week, the news program that looks at stories that we covered this week. Until next week, pleasant viewing.